Right. Today I'm going on the Cutty Sark for the first time since she's reopened. She's had a really big restoration after the fire. Sitting much higher because she's not sat on a keel like before, which was causing problems. She's been raised off the ground. Approaching the bows. That red bit there tells us it's the port side. There'll be a green one on the other side for the starboard. And there's the anchors lashed onto cat heads. We come round a bit. You start to see underneath those two people a golden cat's head. We call the cat head cat, quite a popular decoration on sailing ships. And there's Nanny the witch, the figurehead. If you want to know more about the figurehead, just Google Cutty Sark figurehead. Top result is my page all about it. Cutty Sark means short shirt, and that's what the witch is supposed to be wearing, even though she isn't. Here we have the plimsoll lines. That's how you get in now. The copper sheeting here is actually to keep the radar worm off the boat. This is the frame down near the stern. There's been a high-tech revolution on board, I think. Lots of touch screens. I love the tea chest they're putting up here. To check out my own tea chest collection. This is a model of the Cutty Sark's iron frame. She was actually one of only 8 ships of this type, a composite ship. Steel frame, wooden hull and decks, masts. Missing link between wood and iron construction. Well, there's easier access for certain people on board. It took some ruthless butchery. I can't believe this is actually inside the Cutty Sark on you. Oh my gosh, what's that doing there? This is interesting. A lot of this footage seems to be on ships of the Flying P line in the 1920s. It's not Cutty Sark, but it's that sort of thing. This is the Star of India, a replica of what you see on the stern. This is what a Cutty Sark really looks like. Actually the ship's weather vane. The tea chests on board the ship, they're absolutely beautiful. Some more down here. Your archetypical lifebuoy, complete with a Willis Line flag on. Now these are rather decorated wool bales. Cutty Sark actually did far more work in the wool trade than she did in the tea trade. She arrived very late in that. I think that's Nanny, the figurehead witch. And there's some sail and paraffin and colza oil. What you have here is a saltwater pump for flushing the loo, or the heads as we should really be calling it. For these replicas, pot-bellied pigs, it's certainly a death ship. Brought on here, you went in a pot. There's some lovely touches on the stairs here. I don't agree with this. The health and safety people demand everything and spoil everything. Here we got the bowsprit. During the restoration they discovered a bird's nest inside it. Again, view of Nanny. Now, this device is for raising the anchor, it's a windlass. There's the handles for it. Sorry, there's lots of voices around me, I can't help that. There's 11 miles of ropes and rigging on this ship, by the way. Interesting. There's some seaman's chests. Been messed about with her, not quite the same as before. This is the galley. I wonder if you can see through the reflection now. See if I can find some old pictures of it. Again, this is the carpenter's shop, but I'm not sure if the reflections are letting me show you very much. And ye old fire buckets. Come onto the stern now. It's the tarpaulin hanging over the mizzen mast to keep things cool below, as well as shelter the man on the wheel. It's a bread box type wheelhouse, and this is all the gears in it for making it possible to turn the rudder that broke on our vital race. It's called a bread box. Well, it's a miniature, a large version of what you got in the kitchen, that's why. Here's the ship's wheel. It's a binnacle compass.
You're going the wrong way.
This is the steward's cabin, or supposed to be. I know that the second mate would also be sharing. Wouldn't have happened on the Armadale, that's for sure. Now it says second mate's cabin, but he's got 2 bunks. Well, actually, the steward would be in here. Not. This is actually the captain's cabin, not the steward's cabin. This is the officer's dining table. It would double up as the navigation table at sea. Waiting for the lift to go underneath the ship. This is underneath the ship. As you can see, she's raised off the floor now. I've never seen a clean hull like that before. It looks very pretty. What we're in is a dry dock. It's been extensively modified to make all this possible. I have to my front, sat below the figurehead, is the Long John Silver figurehead collection. There's nothing else like it in the world. Figureheads galore. There is the Cutty Sark's original figurehead. That's a replica up there. And there's that razor sharp Baltimore bow. Well, I think I'll go and have a cup of tea and a sticky bun now. And this is the Merchant Navy War Memorial on board the Cutty Sark, or should I say just below it, in the dry dock. Well, that's the end of that. I should have come on a quieter day, I think. Thanks for coming with me.